Yo, 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 it's your boy Blaise McCoy. The gathering continues here. We are on a cruise liner just outside of Japan. Phase 3 of the gathering, the SS Aftermath, will be our first 7-8 matches. Our second half tonight will be in the Japan and Tokyo Dome, baby. Where else? Big shout out to Chaos Reaper, to Jester, to PFW, Crushing Kelly, Wally in the building. Here we go. Welcome. Good to see everybody. Live chat is up. And welcome to Leaning Towards Death Wrestling. Creation and Simulation Federation Interactive Wrestling for your entertainment. Original created characters and creators and managers live in the chat. Sit back, relax, let the AI take you for a ride. Strap it on, strap it in, strap it up, strap it down. Whatever floats your boat, whatever makes you happy, people. Hit that thumbs up, hit that share button. Let them know we're live, baby. Last summer, we took a world tour with your boy Blaise McCoy, going each and every place with the mic is my toy. We ended up in Japan. It was a wild and wacky show. Tonight, we're heading back out. Why not? Let's do this. Paragon's in the house. There he is. Welcome in. Our first match, we're going to go into Japan for the first fight. And then back to the boat for the other matches before we head back here to the Tokyo Dome in Japan for the Empire Show. 16 matches chosen by your general managers, Chance and Cougar Knight. JW Caliber's in the building, the Paragon's in the house. Big Brotherhood had one hell of a run the other night on the lethal portion of this 64-person tournament. The Lethal Eliminator previously on Leaning Towards Death Wrestling. From New Orleans, Louisiana, we now have 4 fatal 4-ways that'll go down next Thursday. That's right. This Saturday, we have the House of LTD Supercards. A lot of championships will be defended for the final time here in 2K19 because Tuesday we'll be playing 2K22. Fantasy Action Wrestling returns this Tuesday with dream matches on the new game, 2K22, and next Thursday we'll be back for the Gathering semifinal and the Gathering final next Saturday. The last batch of championships to be defended. We'll see how it goes. In the ring first from Los Angeles, California, former Lethal and World Champ, 6'1", 220 pounds, the natural, Alex Wolf. Count Z, Andy Price, good to see y'all. Cougar Knight, there she is. Cougar Knight, our general manager here for the Empire brand. We're getting a quick peek inside Tokyo Dome. Then we're going to go back out to the cruise liner, which is docked here in Japan, for more matches. Ooh, it's going to be a fun night. We're going to Wang Chung tonight. Strap it on. Let's do this. I can't believe we brought this guy's motorcycle, but we did. Grab yourself an Eliminator beer. The show the other night was sponsored by Eliminator beer. It was amazing. It was fun. And the Lethal roster put on one hell of a show. Let's see if the Empire folks can keep up the standards here. From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, he's not sick. Makes it sound like there's a cure. He's twisted. Get you freak on. With the Reverend Cupid, he is one of the scavengers. TRC, along with J-Dog and J Vulture, the Reverend Cupid, will be kicking off our show this Saturday in a G6 qualifying match. They'll face also former G6 champs Chance Harper, Melvin McDonald, and Brandon H. Did I ever tell you you're my hero? Count 3, not you're my pal. Oh, my hero is here. Shaking his dupa for $50. Oh boy. 64% of the vote for the Reverend Cupid to take our first match here. The winners of each group. So there's 4 groups of 4 matches here tonight. Jester cheering on Alex to get into the next round. So basically the same thing that happened on Tuesday with the first 32 individuals from the Lethal brand. Tonight there'll be 16 singles matches, no entrances. These competitors have been instructed to stay in the ring for the fight. Pinfall, submission, 1 fall, and yes, Bo Thailand is here in Japan. The cruise has been great. I know the Lethal brand wasn't too happy that the Empire brand got to go on the cruise liners. Sounds like the cruise lines are definitely arenas we need to remake very soon. Since we purchased these Legacy and Aftermath cruise liners, we might as well use them, right? Arm drag takedown there by the Reverend Cupid. Great to see everybody. Count Z, PFW, Andy Price, Jester, Kelly. Big shout out to everybody in the live chat. Members out there, let me know what brand you represent, who you repping. Are you a Lethal mate? Are you part of the Empire? Are you a Battle Queen only type of person? We got 3 different top-notch divisions here at LTD. I am your general manager for the Battle Queen division, your boy Blaise McCoy. Cougar Knight alongside Chance Harper are your general managers for the Empire roster here tonight. And they put on quite a spectacle, I have to say. I don't know, after this trip, I might have to give the nod to the Empire division. Don't tell the Lethal people that. Lethal's been putting out good shows. Shifty and She-Hulk Chick are your general managers for the Lethal brand. And our first true brand split here in LTD, as we head into 2K22, it's going to be very interesting to see how it all unfolds. as we transform ourselves 3 years from 19 to 22. Winner will advance. So on Tuesday, we had Drum Monkey, Big Daddy Beard, Knox Boogie, and Shadow Press pick up wins. Those 4 will face off in a fatal 4-way on Thursday. Matt Outlaw, Sterling Rich, Hobo Ezekiel, and Lord Amadeus also picking up wins on Tuesday will face off in a fatal 4-way. Paragon of Greatness, Brandon Ace, Wrestling Mama, and Razor. That's a hell of a 4-way there. And Melvin McDonald, Miles Stanley Ward, Uncle Frank, and Alex Caliber in a fatal 4-way as well. Those 16 will be knocked down before, and then it's finals time. Who will win the DWS, the Digital Wrestling Syndicate title belt, immediately cashing in for a world championship? Who's going to carry all the hardware out of 19 into 22? Well, as I stated before, only the standard championships will be transferring over. That is your world champion. That is your lethal champion. That is your internet champion, your Blitzkrieg and Crazy 8 champ. Those are the singles titles. Also, you have the tag titles and the G6 titles. And then the Battle Queen division has 3 championships. The Tap Out Princess, the Battle Queen, and the Double Duchess Tap. Preacher Prophecy by TRC. There you have it. 1 ski, 2 ski, no ski. Super Nachos in Oak Building. Our assless chaps representative is here. Oh boy, Count Z showing off his dupa, and he really stretching that rule of having something cover your butt. I know I should have been a little more, the fine print should have made sure that the crack was to be covered. That was kind of an unwritten rule. So wear a sticker or cloth over the crack and we're good with the assless chaps, just a couple cheeks hanging out. But hot damn there, Count showing off his entire anal cavity along with his sphincter and his hairy butt crack, showing it all a little bit too much to see there with Count Z's version of the assless chaps. But there's Alex Wolf. The Wolf Bite won him many a matches and chalk up another one for the former world champion as he moves in to the next round. The fatal 4-ways on next Thursday. 1 week from right now, there will be 8 fatal 4-way matches to get us down to those final 8. And that'll be after the WrestleSense podcast next Thursday. If you missed it earlier tonight, the WrestleSense podcast, we talked about Cody Khan buying Ring of Honor. We talked about AEW Revolution. We talked about old school WrestleManias with me and the boys. We had a blast, and we will have a special guest wrestler, professional wrestler, next Thursday, I should say, for our first interview, even though I have interviewed the boys on the WrestleSense podcast. Next week, a real deal interview from the WrestleSense boys. We bring a hometown favorite on the air with us next week. Don't miss it. There's a winner of the match. It's Alex Wolf, the Natural. Going to take us back out to the SS Aftermath cruise liner. As we, Brian LG's in the building. After leaving San Diego and heading straight to Japan, we are now docked here in Japan. Ready to keep this shit going. Let's do this. Demon Joker's in the house. The gathering, it continues. Over 40 different YouTube channels represented here on the active roster of Leaning Towards Death Wrestling right here on the Blaised Radio Network here on YouTube. Oh, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day. We left San Diego. Now we're docked in Japan on the deck of the SS Aftermath. We bring you our first group of matches. It's been like a damn party on this boat ever since we left San Diego. The Empire roster definitely knows how to throw a damn party. Well, they did give us free beer on Tuesday. All you could drink, and man, the hangovers on Wednesday were bad. Let's keep this shit rocking. Travis T. from Troxel Sports Talk here on YouTube. Hometown, Detroit, Michigan, and from Queens, New York, Dragonheart. Take your picks, place your bets. Coming up next, Brian again. There he is. The general manager, Chance Harbor, in the building. Chance had been traded to the lethal division, but he is the general manager here. Confused? Good, you're supposed to be. Shifty the Drunken Dragon Clown, when do you hear this one? He's a general manager on one roster. He won a world title. The other one that he fights for, it's crazy around here. We ain't holding. Sure, this is a crazy wild ride you're on. Glad to have you, each and every one of you. Glad to be a part of your day. I am your boy, Blaise McCoy, and we are hitting right here in the SF's Aftermath Arena. Let's do this. Travis T. and Dragonheart already in the ring. We are on the deck. It's a beautiful day. The sun is out on top of this huge cruise liner. I mean, there's shuffleboard and basketball courts and casinos on this cruise liner. It's like a mini city. We did the world tour last year where we got on the SS Aftermath, the SS Legacy. Split the roster then, you know, it was kind of split too, but that was for just the event. Now we do have the Empire and the Lethal divisions. They will be colliding again this Saturday as usual. The House of LTD, where we have the G6 Championship on the line, the Tag Team title on the line, the Blitzkrieg title on the line, the Crazy 8 title on the line, the Double Dutchess Tag Team title on the line, the Tap Out Princess title on the line, all on the line for the final time. The World Championship is now a gauntlet match on Saturday, and there will be one more title defense after that. That's right, the Drum Monkey has to be put against the wall here against Corey Quinn. And then if he wins that, Shifty the Drunken Dragon Clown. And then after that, it's Pete Wall, all lined up. 4-person gauntlet. Drum Monkey also has a rematch at any time during that gauntlet or after it. So that's going to be interesting. The winner of this tournament that we're running right now, the Gathering Phase 3, will face the winner of that gauntlet at the Gathering Grand Finale. And he or she will be the final world champion here in 2K19 going into 22. So chaotic. I know I've dealt with Corey Quinn's request to not to defend his championship so frequently, but number one, when you got 3 titles, you're going to defend them. Plus, number 2, the committee has decided rapid-fire championship defenses back and forth to N19. Hot potato titles, I guess it is at this point. Truly see the shuffling if it does indeed go down, and who ends up with the majority of the gold, or any gold, going into 2K22. So we already cut 32 over on the other roster on Tuesday. We cut that down to 16. Those 16 will be fighting next Thursday in the semifinals. Tonight, we're going to crack down 16 more eliminations. You win and you stay in for the quest to be a world champion for the final time here on 2K19. Every single active of the 64 individuals on these rosters here in the month of March, rosters posted on the Wix website if you need to know what roster you're on, or if you're on a temporary roster, not on a roster right now. Or if you're looking to join the company as well, make sure you follow your boy Blaise on Facebook, Twitter, Skype, or Instagram. There you go. Nightbot Johnny 5, dropping the links in the live chat. Make sure you follow your boy Blaise. We'll get you an application. The committee will have to review it. And we will be bringing on some new faces, new names in 2K22. It's only a matter of time to find out. And probably losing a bunch as well, and that's all good. That's why we want it. We will be trimming the roster for 2K22. Right now it's 64 in the active roster. It may not be that much going into 22. We'll see. Jay Vulture's in the building. Welcome to the show. You're tuned into Blaised Radio. As another reminder, on Tuesday, whether it's the stroke of midnight, as soon as I can download 2K22 and boot it up, you will experience my first experience with the new game right along with me. Some settings. The first thing I'll be doing is taking the music out before I go live. That's going to be the only thing I do. And then we'll go through the menus, have some AI matches, run a show in universe mode. That'll be the debut of 2K22 this Tuesday. We got a lot of business to take care of before that. We do not stop. We do not hold off the throttle. Full pedal. Pedal to the metal. Full steam ahead until the final show and right into 22. We're going to have Fantasy Action Wrestling right away on Tuesday. You put a chicken in your roaster, Nacho. Holy sheep shit. What a maneuver there by Travis T. And Travis setting him up here, trying to put him away. Here you got a version of the Falcon Arrow. Hashtag facts. Here it is. Check out this. Dragonheart might be done. Falcon Arrow. Hashtag facts. Got him down. Facts is he might be done. 1. 2 can't be might if it's a fact. Well, it wasn't a fact. Well, it's not. Shouldn't be called hashtag facts anymore then. Because it wasn't a fact when he hit it. Anywho, Travis T has fought through the pipeline here, joining the company as we dipped into the different YouTube communities out there. Dragonheart stepping up. And he goes right for a pinning combination. Almost puts him away. So we reach out to many different communities here in the HTTP, the Hostile Terrain Testing Program. That is our version of NXT. We reached out for the LTD Invitational Tournaments, the LIT. And we brought in so much talent from different communities here in LTD. That's what the gathering was all about. Last year, we ran the first gathering. And it is our version of March Madness, basically, but it goes February, March, and April. There's the Wix website, Nightbot dropping it to let you know where you can find all the details for the gathering, all the match cards, all the members, all the... Oh! Speaking of members, the Stable War 10 was off the hook. Can't wait to do a Stable War 11 on 22 as well. Puts him down with the King of Rock. He is the King. Grinder Gang is, well, he's the general manager, if you will. And they've been living like kings and queens here, him and Cougar, on this cruise liner as the gathering continues, representing over 40 different YouTube channels here with Representative Travis T. Got him and just took him out of commission. Travis T. got him, planted him down. Uno, dos, tres. Sayonara, Dragonheart eliminated from the tournament. Travis T. moves on to next Thursday's Fatal 4-Way Extravaganza. Hey, Fatal 4 Ways, all day, every day. Next week, right here. Same Blaise time, same Blaise channel. We're going to have another WrestleSense podcast at 8 p.m. next Thursday. If you missed tonight, it was great. Check it out. Talked all kinds of shop with ROH, AEW, one and the same now, and plenty more. Revolution this Sunday. I will be live, hoping to see some of you guys and gals drop into StreamYards, even if it's to hang out for a minute or two during the show. From 7 p.m. till probably at least 11, I will be live here on this channel to watch along AEW Revolution. You guys can join. I'll be dropping the StreamYard link in all the private chats. We're going to get blazed for AEW Revolution special talk show this Sunday night. It's your boy Blaise for a little supercard hangout. Winner of the match, Travis T. Well, thank you all for popping in, hanging out. Appreciate y'all. Cougar Knight and Grinder Gang in the live chat are your general managers for the show. This week, they still oversee the matches, but they were in charge of basically booking the 16 individual fights to work out the first round of a 64-fighter single elimination tournament. This is a really interesting one here. I'm very interested to see who you guys pick in this one. Jake Bagwell and McAllister. Right about now, you funk soul brothers. Let's do this. Welcome in, welcome in. This one ought to be a good one. They are in the ring and the bell about to be popped so we can get ready to rock. Right here on the Blaised Radio Network, the gathering is happening, people. The gathering is happening. Bagwell making his return to LTD recently from retirement and now joining. Well, he won the Legacy Championship, which is a 16-man tournament of those with the most seniority here in LTD. Another single elimination tournament. A lot of tournaments. The Legacy tournament was the one pretty much that kicked off our March Madness season. It starts in February, ends in April. That's how we do it. This is how we do it. Right here on the Blaised Radio Network. Tournaments galore throughout the almost the end of winter season, I guess you could say. Not even spring. I don't want to say spring yet. I wish it was. Jamar's in the building. JW Caliber. Great to see everybody. Another big show here tonight to see who can outlast their one-on-one opponent, single-handedly picked by the general managers here on Empire. As it's been a real daunting task to find out how it's going to unfold, as controversially enough, Shifty and Chance being general managers on one brand and active on the other. But in theory, that's better than them being active and general manager in the same, or they were giving the option to not be active on either roster, but for the time being, they are now on opposite brands that they manage. And it has brought some very interesting scenarios up because of that, with Pete Wall on the Lethal division, which Shifty is the general manager. Follow me if you can. And Shifty, that's on the Empire division, both winning the Rumbles that were world title shots to put him in the gauntlet. That now puts Shifty fighting for the other brand for the World Championship, and general manager in the other one. He's trying to take over everywhere, Shifty is, damn it. We'll see how that unfolds this Saturday at the House of LTD. Chance, Melvin, and Brandon. AI will take on the Scavengers to open the show this Saturday. You got Jester and McAllister versus Melvin and Brandon, who have both earned right for a tag team qualifying shot. The winner of that G6 and tag match will fight that same night later on for the G6 and tag championships against the Cowboys from Hell, Redneck Avenger, Feeling Count, Shadow Press, and the Solution Joker and Reaper, respectively. Bagwell and McAllister one-on-one. Pretty much, I think I could say this might be their first time one-on-one ever. Uh-oh, toward Texas by Bagwell. You haven't seen the 69 submission yet. I ain't complaining. Bagwell lined him up, picking him up by his damn head, throw him like a sack of potatoes. We've seen the domination McAllister has had when he first arrived. One of many that we saw throughout the last year here in LTD. New arrivals that just skyrocketed right to the top because of the opportunities in some of these events. For even those who have joined the roster, that's why the vetting process, the application process is so thorough. And the fact that the training and the 60-day or 30-day trial period also exists is because of all the above. To make sure we got the best of the best here. The Combat Kingdom's gladiators of planet Earth going to action here, the last on the planet, fighting for supremacy, power, fame, glory, to be the toughest gladiator fighter on the planet. Speaks volumes right now in the pre-apocalyptic world. There is the Cleggy and McAllister loading up the boot. This could do it. If he hits him with a little Scottish kiss. No, Bagwell got out of the way. Chester and McAllister, the FAN, won the tag titles, lost the tag titles, but they are in the qualifying match this Saturday against Melvin MacDonald and Brandon Ace. As Melvin and Brandon were just 2 of the 3 AI that were thrown in the tag tournament, and they ended up winning that #1 contendership. SpaghettiOs. Bagwell taking him up top. Dropping him right on his damn head. Bagwell, high impact maneuver on McAllister. He's busted wide open, gushing blood. This one might be over. It is. Bagwell wraps it up. He'll take it. Jake Bagwell with a big win over McAllister. Bagwell's success since his return from retirement continues. Nice one, nice. Grab yourself a free drink at the Lethal Libations bar for showing up. You know how we do it, people. Rapid Fire Wrestling has returned to LTD. We're in the middle of 16 matches tonight to thin the 32-person roster here on Empire down to 16. It's single elimination. One and done here tonight for 16 individuals. Winner of the match, Jake Bagwell. It's also 1 and on for the lucky competitors that won here today. And this is an interesting matchup. They've tagged before. They've even shared words at the during the last show about Shifty winning everything at this point and being a general manager. But Andy Price, part of the solution, has been one yet to really thrive under the umbrella of the solution like some of the others have. Reaper and Joker, your tag team champions. JW Caliber now teaming with Jake Bagwell. Andy Price trying to find a place of his own now, but still holding on to one of the tightest units out there right now in professional wrestling, the Solution. Here we go. Take your picks, place your bets. They are in the ring, ready to fight. Price and Shifty. Here we go. Do this. Shifty with a nice takedown right off the bat. I thank everyone for stopping by, popping in, hanging out with your boy Blaise here tonight. If you missed it, make sure to check back on my homepage here on YouTube. You can see the WrestleSense podcast from earlier tonight, being the WrestleSense boys, talking about everything that's going down in professional wrestling, plus always taking a look back into the past. Whether it is a tag team of all time, factions of all time, the history of the steel cage matches. Tonight we talked about the first 10 WrestleManias in our blast from the past. We'll continue to bring you a little something different on the WrestleSense podcast. Friendly discussion and debate about the state of pro wrestling in a unique way. It's a great time to be a pro wrestling fan, people. Check out the WrestleSense podcast. Tonight was a classic. Those dudes get me laughing every week. Always entertaining. And next week we do have a special interview with a professional wrestler for the first time. Cracking our interview cherry, if you will, on the WrestleSense podcast. We will have a special guest that has been fighting for at least a decade. It's going to be very interesting to hear from him. Shifty imposing his will. And has Andy Price in a bad way. Fatal 4-way matches next Thursday after the WrestleSense podcast will get us down to 8 combatants, maybe down to the final 2, depending on how Thursday night goes. There's Killshot in the building. Welcome in. Wally getting the LTD chance. Hey, how you guys enjoying the cruise liner, right? We're back on the SS Aftermath. We brought a shit ton of fans, all you guys and gals in the live chat, enjoying all your drink, your free drink minimums every day here. We giving everyone a little, daily quota of free drinks, food every day until you can't eat no more. It's been so much fun here on the SS Aftermath. Thanks to Cougs and Chance throwing this party. And like I said, for this second round, the first round, they were picking the entire card last week, and both Shifty and Chalky, as well as Cougar and Chance, did awesome jobs picking some great matches, two amazing cards. I can't really pick between either one. Xanthrax Slam and Shifty's done it. It's time to dance on the cruise liner. Oh, love you, Andy Price. But you know we love to dance. Oh, one time for your mind. Let's dance. Get up and dance to the beat.
The following entrance is brought to you by Midnight Cobra, the world's most dangerous liquor.
From Columbus, Ohio, 7'2" and 357 pounds, he's a drunken dragon clown. His name is Shifty. Oh, you know the tie-dyed mofo, the rainbow afro. Drinking his midnight hobo. Come on, get up, get down with the clown. And ship, dad, ship, dad. Oh, you can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. If your friends don't dance the Shifty dance, no damn friends of mine. Let's do it. Do the dance. Don't shit your pants. Do the Shifty dance. Now shake it now. Shake that thing. Everybody on the cruise line. Hey ho, ho, ha ha. That's right, we are rocking here on the SS Aftermath. Your boy Blaise McCoy. Hey, dare I say on the old ones and twos here, rocking it with you guys and gals, all you dudes and dolls on the SS Aftermath. There's a party going on right here. You know this. Great to see everybody kicking it. Oh, it's about to get wicked. We are docked in Japan. We'll go into the Tokyo Dome soon for more matches, but right now let's get down to the ring for match number 5 here. Rapid Fire Wrestling, round 1. Fight! We now have our first Fatal 4-Way for the Empire Division coming up this Thursday. The Gathering semifinal. It will be Alex Wolf, Travis T, Jake Bagwell, and Shifty. There was talk about doing crazy 8 matches, then Fatal 4-Ways, then 2-on-2 at the end after 2 more Fatal 4-Ways in the semis. So a lot has been thrown around for this Gathering tournament this year. Damian Hernandez in the building. Good to see you. Welcome in, my brother. We're on a cruise liner right now, stationed in Japan. We just took a cruise liner, the beautiful SS Aftermath from San Diego, which you know means a whale's vagina, you know that. All the way here to Japan. And we got 2 separate arenas here tonight to kick it. Cassie Madam Red in the building. I thought I saw y'all in there earlier. Apparently it wasn't on my challenge calendar, though. I don't know. Cassie going with Mike in this one against Cody Hagan. She got no love for the Nightwing. No love for the Hellraiser. Cody Hagan. We are on top of the deck of the SS Aftermath. There are swimming pools in and out side of this damn thing. It's like a huge water slide, a roller coaster, basketball courts, wiffle ball fields. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. These boats, these cruise liners are like being in its own little world, its own little city. Well, we did purchase these 2 cruise liners with Rex's money last year. Hey, we can't say he's good for nothing. We did end up using his money to buy these cruise liners because they were going on sale because of what was going on in the world. Well, 2 almost apocalypses. You might not need a cruise liner anymore. Jeez. But we bought 2 of them with Rex's money. So we will revisit more of the SS Aftermath and the SS Legacy will be returning to 2K22. Calling it right here, Micro Mike, Cody Hagan, Cassie going with her hometown. Oh, okay, you got honor in your state. And Grinder Gang and Cougar are biased with each other. Our general managers have a special bond from what I hear. And that's why they work so well together from what I hear. And that's what we expect. Like I said, Shifty and Shelky running their side of the business like a well-oiled machine. As two wild superheroes, I would expect would be able to do. And they do a damn good job on the Lethal brand. Hey, free beer the whole show was nice on Tuesday. Sponsored by Eliminator Beer. Get yourself some. Demon Joker wants to throw Rex off the boat. I think we did that last summer. No, we had the overboard matches. That's right. We had the Crazy 8 overboard matches where if you were the first one eliminated, I think it was, you got thrown overboard off the plank. I haven't found that one graphic of somebody walking off the plank and put them on that. Then we got to bring that shit back. That was fun. The World Tour, and a lot of that stuff was organic, things we thought about along the line. Ooh, that's organically me in the damn balls. Big boot by Hagan, and Cody has busted open Micro Mike. We got a lot of fun here, man, creating shit on the fly. Last 5 years, and just going with one person's idea or thought. Now, having these GMs, I can say, takes a load off of my workload, but I don't mind that. And I'm still proud to be the general manager of the Battle Queen division here and have minority ownership in the company still. My less than 50%, let's leave it at that, isn't enough to veto everything like I used to be able to do and call all the shots. But I'm willing to bet that there's multiple moles in the committee once again. I hate to say that because if you guys have been with me for the last couple of years, know we had several people within the committee that were working against me for quite some time, and we had to thin those people out. Hagan got him down. That might do it. One ski, two ski, no ski. Hell and back, he calls it. His version of End of Days. Nobody fears Blaise. Nobody does. He's a loser. He's a failure. Oh, boy. Another big pump kick. Oh, well, triple powerbomb is one of my banned moves, so I wonder if the OMG moves are the same in 22. That's one thing we haven't seen yet. There it is again. Heaven to hell. 1, 2, 3. Cody Hagan with the big win. Moving on. Moving on up. Cody will be in action. That means all the winners tonight will fight next Thursday. Woo! Big win for Cody Hagan. He goes to the Fatal 4-Way fight next Thursday. Hell yeah, bang your head, y'all. We have done some wild and wacky things here on the channel, and ain't nothing changed. It's only gonna get crazier around here, y'all. You bet your dupa. You can bet your dupa. We're gonna continue to have fun around here. Here's a very interesting matchup chosen by our general managers, Chance and Cougar, as they picked all 16 fights. And it's Jester Cyanide and TJ Toe. TJ, former world champ, 3-time tag champ. Jester Cyanide is a Crazy 8 title away from a Grand Slam status here in LTD. He is a 4-time tag team champion. That's crazy. Jester mastered a tag team action. Different teammates, I think, every damn time. brought in on the LIT2 program against the Toad. Right about now, let's do this. Captain Obvious. That's Wally's middle name. Need a beer. Here we go. Let's get back to action. Jester, Toad. Take your picks. Place your bets in the live chat. 55% right now. Think the Toad gonna win. Big chop to the chesticles there by TJ. Jester fires right back with a flurry of strikes. We got a hot one here. It's getting hot in here. Uh-oh, off the ropes. Ducks under. Vicious clothesline. Rex! Oh, she called Count Rex. Damn, Count. He's lingering on you. His stent's probably still on you. I know. For those who remember the Rex sympathizers fell to pieces as their lives are falling to pieces. Somebody put me together. It was the one and only Radio Rex helping the split of the sympathizers, bitching about not being a part of the stable, fighting Riley Wolf, fighting Count Z, and the next thing you know, Rex, well, Jester still shows him some love sometimes every once in a while. I don't know what that's all about. You think he'd have learned by now, too. He's bad news. Anyone who's ever associated with Rex, all the way back to the Rare Breed. That's the group I was trying to think of the other night. The Rare Breed was one of his, Rare Breed, my ass. That's true. At least the name was right. In a different way. Double entendres, for fuck's sake. Radio Rex was part of the, what were they called? There was another faction. There's been multiple times he's tried to get together. Multiple times. When you haven't given him the opportunity or the reason to, then, Jester. That's what I'm saying. If he ain't done you no wrong, you ain't got close. You kept your distance far enough, and kudos to you for being associated with the sumbitch and not getting drugged down in the mud with the rest of them. Turned into some kind of crazy lunatic, someone fired up about something you can't change. I try to warn people, why are you picking fights with Rex anyway on the other flip side of the coin? Because you want to join forces with him? That's fucked up if you ask me, but if you're going to want to fight him, take the risk of losing to him because the dude can fight, unfortunately. TJ Toad working on Jester. And I wouldn't be surprised if Radio Rex comes back in 2K22 even stronger. Maybe, who knows? He might not be such, the dude has continued. I hate to, why am I complimenting him? What the hell kind of hope am I drinking? It's making me, is this opposite truth syndrome? Is this lie syndrome? Cap. Jester looking for the laughing stock lung blower. Got him. Cover. Seriously, in all seriousness, though, you think about Radio Rex back when he first started. He was a twig. He was a small dude. Then he got a little bigger. He got braggadocious. Well, he always was a prick talking about shit. And he ended up winning the tag team titles with both Tito and Pete Wall, so he had the world championships twice. I'm not trying to build him up or trying to jinx him to be on this show. Trust me. I haven't seen him this entire cruise, so him showing up now would be absolutely fucking ridiculous. I've been promised by several people that he's definitely not here on the boat, so that's a good thing. TJ Toad on Jester, I know. Oh, there's the power of Toad. He has it locked in for a moment, but Jester quickly wiggles out of it. When he locks that in and bends all the way sideways like that, TJ Toad locks in what's called the power of the Toad. He's tapped out many people with that. Woo! Oh, moonshine. I got extra hobo down here. I'm just going to mix it with this moonshine. I'm going to drink the moonshine first, and then the hobo, and then the hobo and the moonshine, and then the moonshine and the hobo. TJ with a 2 count. Thank you, Coog. Wow, extra incentives from the general managers. I oblige. Well, I'm only stating the facts, man. I am unbiased Blaised Radio. I am unbiased Blaised Radio. Or biased radio, as some people have called me. I'm unbiased. TJ unbiased. He got the win. How about that shit? TJ scooping it up. Claiming the victory in this tournament. I mean, TJ's been here longer, but Jester's been on quite a roll recently. You'd call it, opposite sides of the spectrum. Well, we already know Jester will team up with McAllister this Saturday to fight Melvin McDonald and Brandon Ace. The winner of that match will face Brooklyn Joker and Chaos Reaper for the Tag Team Championship this Saturday back in Pittsburgh, where it all started at the House of LTD. That's right, leaning towards Death Wrestling, coming to a wild and wacky finish here in 2K19. Hold on to your hang-dangs and grab your biscuits, folks. It's going to be a wild, bumpy ride. Crazy shit going down every week. Pretty much every damn show. Who's going to move on to the next round? Well, it's TJ Toad! That's what happens. We got so much talent up and down this roster. It's any given Sunday, every day of the week around here. The gathering is happening, and it ain't just the first 64 people we could get together that fought. These are the 64 top of the top, the best of the best, the baddest of the baddest we have collected over the past few years. And now Blade Charge and Jamar are going to go at it. Coming up next. Uh-oh. Last couple times I sneezed, that son of a bitch showed up. He better not. I'm looking around. Now I'm nervous. Get to the ring quickly. Hurry. I'm on a boat. We're on the SS Aftermath cruise liner, docked here in Japan. We'll be heading into the Tokyo Dome here soon, but we are on top of the cruise liner right now. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh, there goes the neighborhood. Speaking of neighborhood, Riley Wolf's here. There goes the neighborhood. Riley will be taking on the J-Dog later on tonight. Easy did it, yep. That's right, Wally. There's a takedown there by Blade Charge. Those shows are a lot of fun with you guys in the WrestleSense, dude. I knew you guys would get along with them. Joshing around with Wally and Bagwell last week and just clowning around, having a good time. That's what we do. So I like to say it's more like a hangout when we do those podcasts. It's structured, but at the same time, just cutting it up with you guys in a live chat, man. Can't wait to bring you guys back on for another WrestleSense podcast. We'll probably have to do that very soon, too. You guys have been loyal showing up to those shows on Thursdays. We're hoping to bring some more interviews, and our first ever interview will be next Thursday. We have a professional wrestling interview for the first time ever here on the WrestleSense podcast. Scheduled interview live for the performer from around this area. I dig his work. It should be mighty interesting. He's always very charismatic. Should be a good interview. Fun to hang out. He's going to stick around, talk shop with us a little bit next Thursday, hopefully. All things go as planned. Blade Charge alongside TJ Toad, who just picked up the victory. Former World Tag Team Champs of the Toad Squad. Odds is in the building. What's the chance? Odds is here, and chances show. Good to see Odds. I'm doing well, my friend. Great to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Ripper's in the building. Hey, man, Ripper, I'm so glad how we got through. I know you're a fan. I was going to say that about you and other people that have been in the ring before that have been on this channel. It's the first active one that have been on TV, have been on No disrespect to you, Riley, but as someone who's been in the business for over 10 years. We'll put it that way. Going up top. And these guys have known him for quite some time, so it should be a fun interview. There we go, cover by Jamar after the ace splash. 2 count. That's another thing about the WrestleSense podcast. We're open to ideas. You guys come up with ideas. Come on to the show with us, whatever. Oh, you're over there jacking. That doesn't surprise me at all. Oh, boy. Rex isn't here, so you can put that thing away. Here we go, Jamar looking to advance. We are live from the SS Aftermath in Japan. We are finally docked. We left San Diego. Cassie ordering from the bar here as many of the members of the Lethal roster joined aboard. The Battle Queens all here as well. As we're heading towards the Tokyo Dome portion of the show, we teased you with a match earlier to kick us off. From inside the arena, it's packed to the gills, a big screen showing off these matches. We'll go back to that. We're in 2 different locations here tonight. On top of the boat, the cruise liner, on the deck of the cruise liner, and we are in the Tokyo Dome live here tonight in Japan. Blade charge, dropping the knee on Jamar. The gathering continues here on the Blaised Radio Network, bringing all these wrestlers together. The Gladiators of the Combat Kingdom, after putting on probably, I'm still saying, the best stable war we've ever had. No disrespect. We've had some great battles with multiple 5-man, 6-man, 7-man, even 8-man teams in the stable wars. Holy piss in a bottle. That one might as well just done it. Down to Georgia, GTS. The Jamar cannot put him away. Crack a cold one. Have yourself an Eliminator beer. Sandcrawler crossface has become a feared submission style finisher from Jamar. It's when he locks in that crossface, it'll rip you to pieces. Jamar throwing Blade around, showing his strength as well. Cougar showing off all the emojis. I dig it. That's what I'm talking about. Having fun on the channel with the podcast, with the LTD shows. And don't forget, this Sunday, people, if you can join me at any point in time, the StreamYard links will be in the private chats on Facebook, Twitter, and Skype. I will be live 7 p.m. Eastern this Sunday. If everything goes as planned, once again, as always. If everything goes as planned is like, should be the name of my show for some reason, or the name of my channel. We'll be live for AEW Revolution Watch Along. Right now we're in the middle of a 64-man tournament. Getting it down to one person, giving the opportunity to the entire active roster to fight for the World Championship to close out 2K19. We already made the announcement. The World Champion, the Drum Monkey, will face Corey Quinn this Saturday. And it will be a gauntlet-style evening main event because Shifty will face the winner, then Pete Wall faces the winner. And Drum Monkey has a rematch as well throughout that process. The winner out of those 4 takes on the winner of this tournament you're seeing right now. That will be next the following Saturday at the grand finale of the Gathering 2022. Crazy show as always. Having a blast here with everybody. Make sure if you haven't already to hit that thumbs up. And share this out. We got a lot more action yet to go tonight. Down to Georgia, GTS. He got him. Hey, I've been little bits of Midnight Hobo, Riley. Seriously, if you can find your moderation with Midnight Hobo, it is a godsend. It is a gift. Look at this pinning predicament there by Jamar. Could not put him away. That was my problem with Hobo as well when I started drinking it just like you. It's so damn delicious, and it'll take you to another world, but then in the long run, that ain't so good. Sandcrawler crossface again. But if you find whatever your moderation is, as it is with any stimulant, with Hobo even more so, you find your measure that you're good enough without going overboard. You see what it does to you when you go overboard. And it ain't pretty. And it ain't healthy. And it ain't good for you. I don't want to see anybody go through that shit. Yeah, baby. You know what I want to see? I want to see who out of these 64 fighters are going to be the final person to win the DWS Championship. The Digital Wrestling Syndicate Championship is the grand prize for this gathering, Phase 3. And the fourth phase of the gathering will indeed be another super card. Back in the States, there's a knee strike. Blade charge working on Jamar. This has turned into an epic encounter, but that might be enough to put away Jamar. No, kick out at 2. Wild Matt Outlaw in the building. Great to see you. Welcome in. Hit that thumbs up. We are just rocking it here on the deck of the cruise liner, the SS Aftermath, with all the amenities. Maria Wolf is in the house. Did you come on the boat too, Mrs. Wolf, Mama Wolf? Moderation, though, even more so with Hobo is the key. That's the beauty of Midnight Hobo. When you find that perfect spot. Blade charge put him down and out. Just like that, you find the spot and get the victory. Joins his tag team partner in Cody Hagan in one of the fatal 4-ways for next Thursday. Great fight.
Show that's the kind of state of mind you gotta combine with hard work and time. You gotta climb to the top. Don't let yourself drop till your heart stops. Let this beat rock. Got a new clock and a new start for this new rock. Just let your mind loose from the new stock. Drunk off the goose, thinking that I'm too hot. Getting caught with a few thoughts, cause I'm too lost. Speakers can't even handle me. Even what I got, nobody will drain my energy.
GM General Manager Cougar always at work, making sure her show runs properly. I appreciate it. Her and Chance have been doing a good job together, as I was hoping. No major predicaments as yet. I'm still expecting them. But I can say the same for Shifty and Shulky over on the Lethal brand. The general managers have been stepping up. And LTD has been taken to another level. Big things promised for 2K22 as well. Stay tuned. Winner of the match, the Blade Chance to Jew. TJ and Blade Charge will have to fight each other in the next round in their fatal 4-way. It'll be Cody Hagan, TJ Toad, Blade Charge, and the winner of this matchup in a fatal 4-way to try to get to the final 8 in the 64-person, our version of March Madness. We call it The Gathering. Take your pick, place a bet, who you think's going to win. That's right, big shout out to TJ22. Big shout out to Demon Joker, PFW, Against All Odds, Airman Live Chat. Appreciate y'all, Jamar Gaines as well. Reaper and Kelly, I see you. They're having a blast here on the cruise liner. Well, they are ready in the locker room, ready to fight. They are in the ring now, getting a huge ovation by this raucous crowd here on the cruise liner. We got to think, this pack of people have been on this cruise liner since San Diego for quite some time, days upon days upon days, traveling here in the past week. They've been boozing it up and eating like kings and queens for quite some time. No, I'm not paying the rent. Get them, Cassie. There you go. I can pay your telephone bills. I can pay your automobiles. Oh, can you pay my bills? Can you pay my telephone bills? Can you pay my automobile? Oh, I'm just gonna chill. There we go. Jay Vulture and Nightmare looking to advance into the next round. And welcome in, everybody. Great to see you. Appreciate you being a part of this show. It's your boy, Blaise McCoy, bringing you late Thursday night LTD action. As always, after the WrestleSense podcast. If you missed it, check it out. Dropping all the knowledge on what's going down in the pro wrestling world right now. And always having some fun with it. Your boy Blaise and the boys earlier tonight on the WrestleSense podcast, kicking it. Hey, stop by, drop a comment, and hit that thumbs up if you can. It's much appreciated. We're trying to grow that show into a channel and enough here to really have some fun. Those dudes always keep it entertaining for the WrestleSense show, and it's been a blast to have you guys a part of that. Big things to come there, and as well as flipping to 22. Everyone get your creation hats on starting next week. But my advice is to take your time. If you know you're locked into certain shows, and create your character the way you really want them, instead of rushing to be one of the first to have them done. Which I know some will do that. That's fine. And we'll load up the roster as you finish your characters within a few weeks. We're going to switch it over. Uh-oh. Well, I thought Vulture knocked him out is what I thought right there. When he hits the roadkill kick, normally it's over. Going right back at it, though. Scavenger effect, trying to put Nightmare out of this competition. Win and stay in. Survival of the fittest. Fight and move on, single elimination style. March Madness, if you will. Right here on the Blaised Radio Network, LTD, with a 64-person tournament. This is part 2 of 16 matches each night to get the first round done. Then we go to Fatal 4-Way matches next week in this abbreviated single elimination championship opportunity tournament day. The winner will be the final person to fight against the world champion. An opportunity to be the last world champion in 2K19. Nightmare. Stomping on Jay Vulture. The fans on their feet. Well, they're shit-faced drunk. And there's not a shitload of seats out here anymore on top of the deck. They're just partying. This boat, this cruise liner has been one crazy party. Shots to the kidney by Nightmare. When you put together tons of clowns like these, it's crazy. Yes, exactly, Cassie. That's my point. Don't matter if you want to update them a handful of times. I've never been against that. But I don't want to see people rushing to get their character done. If you're on the roster, you got a spot. You don't got to hurry. Be interesting to see how they trickle in. I'm going to try to finish. I only have to do it. Well, I have to do it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. But I don't know. There you go, right off the bat. Jay Vulture has Nightmare in bad shape. We send him. Oh, down goes the ref. Down goes the ref. Down goes the ref. And here comes Jay Vulture. A scavenger effect. A scavenger effect and a cover by Vulture. 1, C2, no. Hey, how about this? In the 4 years this game's been going on, I've never changed Blaise McCoy. Facts. That's the same Blaise McCoy I started him with 4.5 years ago. I've never changed his moveset. I think I changed his entrance once. From Edge to, who's it, Booker T, I think now, with the fire. But I've never changed his look, except for a few very minor tweaks, if anything. Blaise has been exactly the same. I don't think, no, and there ain't no minor tweaks. I mean, he only fought in a handful of federations. But Blaise himself has not changed in 4 years. Hey, man, I'm busy enough with you. I just like having Blaise for. I like using the interviews and stuff like that. I plan that they have some good promo segments and stuff for Universe Mode. We haven't seen that yet. We do have a big update on the WrestleSense podcast about 2K22. If you're not completely up to date on what's come across the pike with 2K22, which is now in less than a week to release, make sure you check out the WrestleSense podcast, as I do give some updates on what has already been announced. And what there's videos all over the place right now. If you're in this community, you've seen it, I'm sure. We talk about it a little bit on the podcast. Nightmare drops him on his damn dome. And flippity-dippity arm toss there by Jay Vulture. And Vulture, sneak around, mess around, play around, see it won't be around. Big boot by Nightmare. Caught him off guard. 1, 2, and a kick out. Riley Wolf for a ref. Oh, man. What match is that? No bow tie? Count Z and who? Let me guess. It's Count Z and somebody. Nightmare. Dragging him to the center of the ring. Try to put him down and out. Locking in the leg and the arm. Got him twisted like a pretzel. Flailing. Jay Vulture flapping his wings. Finds a way to escape. Kick to the gut. Or was it a dick kick? Oh, that was in the PP. Pecker checker. And I ain't talking about his beak. Jay Vulture kicks the dick kick. And then a scavenger effect. And he might have just put him away with that shit. He does. Jay Vulture. Kick him in the nards. And then hit your finisher. Booyaka, booyaka. Jay Vulture. Picking up the victory. He's the final piece to the second. The final piece to the second fatal four-way. We know it's Alex Wolf, Travis T, Jake Bagwell, and Shifty. Now we know it's Cody Hagan, TJ Toad, Blaised Cards, and the winner of the match, Jay Vulture. Oh, the sun is going down. It's time to go into the Tokyo Dome. Pecker checker emoji. Is that what you want? You want a pecker checker emoji, kids? I didn't mean that in a weird way. I meant that seriously. I got to bring back the Shut Up Rex one first. Got a lot of backlash from that one. Get rid of that one. There you go, Count. You got it. All right, labias and German Italias. Let's do it. The gathering is happening. Glad to have everyone on the cruise liner with me to enjoy this amazing action. The Tokyo Dome in Japan. Home of Phase 3 of the Empire's roster. Here at the Gathering 2022, as we bring together all these different representatives of different companies for a huge event. Oh, I'll show you a huge event. Take your picks, place your bets. Two more fatal four-ways to fill out here tonight, people. Here in the Empire Division, General Managers Cougar Knight have been working around the clock. She's even got Chance Harper working a little bit. I dig it. Not just enjoying the fruits of his labor or non-labor of being the general manager. He's never satisfied. He's never happy no matter what he's done or what belt he's held or what. But maybe he's satisfied having Cougar as a co-general manager. They've been working very well together so far. Only time will tell. It's Joker and Teddy X here in the Tokyo Dome. Let's do this. Enjoy yourself some Eliminator beer. There are specific Eliminator beer and Blaze Brew stands throughout the arena to promote the product. It's at a half-off price here tonight. Promotional price for all the fans here in Japan and you all that came along over on the SS Aftermath here as we revisit the place we went to last summer, like we did last summer. Fight again like we did last year. We went on a world tour and ended up here in this same arena in Japan. One of the biggest shows in LTD history. Well, concluding that world tour here in Japan, and now we're back. The creativity of Chance and Cougar booking the SS Aftermath for this portion of the gathering was very creative. I dig it. And Shifty and Schalke have put together some great, now those two sets of general managers trying to outdo each other in creativity and different things going on in their shows, and I love it. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Two different styles of booking that I've already noticed between the two groups, and that's exactly what I was, it didn't matter either way, but I'm happy with it. But what Cougar and Chance have been doing so far here in the Empire show, and what Schalke and Shifty have been doing on the Lethal show, is well beyond expectations, if you ask me. Teddy X has been beyond expectations as well. Him and Leo X, entertainers, performers, their entire lives, athletes, but never professional wrestlers. Last year they joined the fold as fighters. They're tenacious, they are vicious, they are very convincing in and out of the ring that they know what they're doing here, and they've proven it in the ring as both of them have held the Internet Championship 2 times in the past year, as well as them two finding their ultimate goal, what they came here to do. They've already accomplished it, is to be World Tag Team Champions. They've done that once already, but still on the quest to maybe one of them be World Champion one day. Go Thailand watching closely the referee for this evening's affairs here in the Tokyo Dome. Joker, Brooklyn Joker going back at it. Here comes Teddy X. Two New Yorkers going at it here in Japan. Roto-Rooter. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. I ain't no joke. Ain't no joke. The F5 of the Brooklyn Joker. But somehow, some way, Teddy X got his shoulder up. Good to have all y'all here hanging out with your boy Blaze. We are in Japan, Tokyo Dome. For some leaning towards Death Wrestling action, the Gathering Phase 3. Semifinals will be next Thursday. Tuesday will be debuting 2K22. There's possibly multiple streams that day. We'll see how that goes. So stay tuned for the release of the new 2K22 video game this Tuesday. As early as Monday night at midnight, if that clock ticks over and we can get a Monday night after midnight. We all played 2K after midnight. We might be bringing you a Monday night show. We'll see. Oh, Hell Kick Party by Joker. And he ain't done with him yet. Toying with Teddy right now. The fans are loving the action here tonight. He wants to get him to tap out, doesn't he? Joker's smile. The Joker's smile is applied. That crossface going to rip his mouth in two and give him a damn Joker's smile, basically. Vicious haymaker takes him down. Cabin Boy. Big shout out to Ripper Spring Heel behind the bar. Now here in the arena as we are in the cruise liner for the first half of the show. And now inside Tokyo Dome here in Japan. You can call it our 2022 World Tour is what the Empire brand is calling it. And round one, nice, the coin cutter. Wow, only a one. That's Teddy's finishing maneuver. Brought him his internet title reign, but could not put away the Joker. Fans on their feet as this is great action here in round one. Teddy up top, looking for another coin cutter. No, nice takedown. And a cross body by Teddy X. Joker, sunset flip. No, big kick to the head by Teddy X. JW Caliber and the rest of the Solution cheering on the Brooklyn Joker here to get into the next round of this tournament. After tonight, we'll be down to 32. There will be 8 fatal 4-way matches next Thursday to thin the herd to 8. Oh, there it is. X marks the spot. That kick right between the eyes. The Joker still fights back. What's this? Pop-up power bomb by Joker. He must have been hanging out with Sean Shamrock. Hit him with a boom shakalaka. Super Nacho is a very nice kid. He always does a good job. Making him a cool guy. Holy hell. What did I just read? Riley franchise at Red Lounge. He better not let it go to shit. There's a big cutter of his own. That is the BK47. Brooklyn Joker with that cutter. Now scoop up reversal by Teddy X. Float over. Head scissor takedown there by Teddy. Busted open. Battered, bruised, and scarred, but Teddy ain't giving up. Wrenching back on the arms of Joker. Only the goods, not the bad. Super Nacho got the goods, people. Joker smile. He's going back to the Joker smile. He wants that tap out. Look at Teddy. Right, going to work right away to get the separation between the two. Here comes Teddy. Offensive. Out of nowhere. 2 count only. Those fatal 4-ways will be desperation as everyone left in the competition will be scattering to try to get into that final 8 and then the final 2 and be the one to get that final shot at the World Championship here in LTD. Eat some canvas, down goes Joker. Oh, Natasha is here. Oh, hey, Natasha. How you doing, Natasha? I get my terrible Russian accent every time she comes around now. Oh, Natasha. Teddy's done it. Coin. Get that Teddy coin cutter out of here. He got it. Teddy X moves on to the next round. Winner of the match from the House of X, it's Teddy X. Well, here's probably the most interesting match picked for this competition. Coming up next here, people. Let's do the pants dance for this one. Take your pick, place your bets. I'm interested in this one. Who do you want in here? Gonna be a good one. Mr. Assless Chaps. He better do the pants dance. Count D got the Assless Chaps. Corey Quinn got multiple championships. First round matchup. Corey versus Count. Coming up next. I don't know. Sometimes, from what I've read, Riley's mom can be a pain in the dupa. What? No disrespect, but I'm just being real. Here we go now. In the ring with the pants dance. It's Count Z and his damn dupa hanging out. Oh, goodness gracious. And Corey Quinn, who's been on one of the biggest hot streaks in LTD history here in the last couple of months, winning 3 championships. Now, he did lose a championship, but win a different one on the same night. He became the internet champion, but lost the tag championships. But he's still your Crazy 8 and Lethal champion. He will be defending the Crazy 8 title for the final time this Saturday. Yes, the rules will carry over into 22. Both the Crazy 8 champion Corey Quinn and the Blitzkrieg champion McAllister will get thrown into the next Crazy 8 qualifier in 22. So the multiple man champions in Crazy 8 and Blitzkrieg normally do get thrown back into the next fight once you lose your championship. Corey Quinn has made the most of anyone ever as Crazy 8 champion, along with Shadow Press, but that was the rule that Shadow Press was made because of what he did, was successfully defend that 8-man title championship not once but twice. So this time around, Corey Quinn did the same, but he got himself a Lethal title shot and won. Now he's got a world title shot this Saturday as well. There's a 1. There's a 2. Now he has a valid complaint about having to fight against Shifty and then Pete Wall after that, but the committee voted for the gauntlet to decide and the gathering to find out. So it's basically the gauntlet winner versus the gathering winner to see who the final world champ is in 2K19 here on the Blaised Radio Network, here on YouTube. Oh, Corey missed with that cutter, but that knee didn't miss. Right in the old hoo-ha. No, don't flip him over. We don't want to see that shit. Oh, for goodness sakes, Corey. Well, make him eat some canvas. Hello, Thailand, watching closely. Oh, knee strike to the pecker. Oh, you can see his dupa hanging below. That's gross. Corey Quinn looking to finish him off. You know that 1-2 punch Corey has. The patella brain buster, known as rotten to the core. His dominator, known as shook to the core. The Cobra himself, Corey, waiting to strike, but Count Z ain't having it. Count Z all of a sudden decided to promote his little website, I guess you could say, Pain Hub. I don't even know what it is. Uppercut there by Count Z. Off the ropes, pop up, drop up, down goes Corey. Count looking to put him away here. Danger! Count Z looking to take the opportunity and make the most of it and take out Corey Quinn. The man's been on that hot streak. The coup d'etat is hit, but not enough to beat Corey Quinn. Ooh, no ball hangers, no. Come on, we don't want to see anything drop out of that outfit, bro. Have those things tucked in good. Big kick to the forehead there by Count Z. Supposed to keep nice and shaved and all that, too. You're supposed to cover your crack, too. Come on, man. He's got one little bit of his gear covering a little bit of his dupa cheeks. That doesn't count. Oh, that doesn't count either. Dingleberry's showing well. Corey puts him to misery. The winner of the match. Corey Quinn, the man on the biggest hot streak, arguably in the history of this company. It was a hell of a battle, man. All jokes aside, two of the top fighters in the business today. The only reason a committee of voters would vote before these tournaments for world title shots is if they had faith in every last one of these 64 individuals to be the LTD World Champion, and they all do. Credit to the roster and those who are here, have made it, and are still here. One of the most diverse and devastating rosters on the planet. Winning the match, Corey Quinn. There's the blade charge. Bow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep this party rocking here in Japan. Saki for everybody. Sir Dragon, JW Caliber, take your picks, place your bets. Coming up next. Amped up about the new game, amped up about some huge wrestling shows. Revolution this Sunday, I will be live for the watch-along. WrestleMania, beginning of next month, I will be live for that watch-along. Maybe both nights, maybe one night, I don't know, I'm not sure. One more night, maybe Monstar will do one night, I could do the other night or something, we'll see. Let's get down to the ring as Sir Dragon and JW Caliber try to advance to the next round of the Gathering 64-person tournament right here in LTD, our version of March Madness. This tournament has been wild and wacky, but it does, like I said, and I continuously remind you, gives the opportunity to so many, and that's why a lot of fighters like fighting here in LTD. Yes, many multi-man matches people get thrown into, but the opportunity to climb to the very top is there for every last person on the roster. That's what the committee has always lived by, and that's why I had faith in turning it over to the committee, because that was my vision of LTD. Top to bottom, world title quality fighters. And yes, I would put the world championship in any one of these 64 individuals' hands and know they could be a good world championship. Will they? That's a different story. But they have the ability of being a world champion. It's on the platter for all these individuals to grab it. Opportunities are never anything anyone can complain of. Hey, Tay, welcome! Because 2K22 comes out on Tuesday, and we will be streaming that on Tuesday when it comes out. Great to see you, Tay. Welcome in, welcome in. Pre-orders will get the game on Tuesday or late Monday night, whatever it may be in your area or whatever time frame. So I will be streaming that game the day it comes out. You will experience my initial experience with the new game as well. So make sure you're subscribed to this channel. Hit that subscribe button. That's right, Blade Charge. Blade Charge is up on it too. Really hype about it. Less than a week to go. That's right, Ripper. A new game finally after so long. And honestly, my overall, from what I've heard from now, it's 2K19. It's with and 20 combined without the glitches, hopefully. And I'm okay with that. A lot of the menus, a lot of the creation stuff is the same. I'm totally okay with that as long as it works and it looks like you're watching a wrestling show. I wanted war games and I wanted more cutscenes that you could put in universe mode like you do promos. But that's asking too much. I want copy and paste tag teams in and out of universe mode. That's not a lot to ask for if you ask me. But that's save us creators a ton of time. Copy and paste. Tag team from universe mode to outside universe mode and back and forth. Hell yeah. Give me that. The good news is we don't have to learn all the menus over on how to get to where you design your characters and create them. That is all pretty much the same. Although I think the overlays and the outlook of the game completely it's dope. It's very easy to identify which thing is selected on the screen, which at one point in time, if you remember, it was not that case with 19 and 20. Wrenching back to try to get the elimination. And he does. JW Caliber, tap it out, Sir Dragon. Flying into the fatal four-way next round. So overall, I'm hyped about the new game. No suffer, Blade. That's the best part about it, man. Making your creation from scratch. And I'm more concerned about upload limitations. I should be able to throw 100 images on there right off the bat if I needed to. That's what's going to take me time. I have, if I want to do, I have 40 arenas right now. About a dozen championships to make. That's enough right there. Arenas, shows, championships, entrances, tag team entrances, 6-man entrances, hopefully 8-man entrances, since I know there is an NWO entrance. Who will claim the NWO 4-man entrance first for the next stable war? Well, we're in a match, Sir Dragon. We're going to have fun with the game regardless. That's the beauty of the game, is that us creators have to make do with what they give us and be creative as we can to give you a quality product. You can bet your duper we're going to do that here as best as I humanly can and have a shit ton of fun while we do it. Interactive as always, maybe even more so interactive the next go round. And that's what's even more exciting. You guys love game night. You guys love all the interaction with the chat. We might take it to another level in 2K22 in more than one way. I already talked about the superstar mode. If that works the way I'm thinking, I may give it to the champion and the world champion and the Battle Queen champ to try to make it harder to take the title off of them, because everything would focus around them on that brand. And you can toggle it on and off. So we'll see. Maybe going more strictly universe mode in 2K22 with more cutscenes, more promos. I know those are basically going to be the same. Hopefully we'll get a little bit of variation. I can't wait to see all the entrances so we can pair those up. Pick which ones can be used that doesn't say WWE under someone's name on it, etc., etc. We'll have fun with it, folks. Starting this Tuesday, I'm pumped. But for now, it's Fowler, Leo X. Teddy's made it in. Can Leo make it as well? Here we go. So yeah, people, it's been a while since we talked about a new game. Since we've actually had a new game that we're going to switch over to, it's been a while. And there will be many similarities to what we get right here. I believe the camera angle is a little bit lower from the main, like not this camera angle, but I also heard there's more camera angles overall. So I'm excited to see about the angles of the camera in the AI modes. It's not something they're going to focus on all these pre-videos to the game. So if there's anything you guys want me to focus on my first two streams, which will be either that late Monday night and Tuesday in the morning as well, I probably will do a creation stream. I've never done one of those. I think I'm boring. It's kind of boring to sit through a whole creation stream, in my opinion. But I enjoy watching other people do it. I can't wait to see some of you guys out there play my faction, my rise, all the different modes. I will watch along and support anyone doing that on this game. I will not play it. I've never played this game, believe it or not. I don't know how to get in and out of the ring or climb a cage and none of that shit. It's all about the creation suite with us here. You know that. Match types, yeah, match types one of the first things I'll probably create too, because those can be done nice and quick. So create all your match types like blood match. There's a lot of things to do. We got to check the sliders. I know there's some of the sliders have changed, like chain wrestling I think is gone in the sliders, and I'm not sure what else. But I'm going to look real hard for a best way to set your sliders video, because that normally comes out from one of those dudes. to make it realistic, or it may be similar to what we have now. So that is good news overall, in my opinion, that most of the game's menus and the way you navigate are going to be very similar. They use the basis of 20 and 19, which is good, in my opinion. I was preparing myself to relearn the whole menu system completely over with different developers making the game, but that does save us a lot of time with similar menus, hopefully. We'll see how it goes. Big right hand from up top. I don't want the cliche entrances. I want to find one that's a little different. I'll probably use the same one if I have to for Blaise. Well, I still got Junior, Sunshine. That's probably the only ones I'm going to make right off the bat. Blaise, Junior, and Sunshine. To get Sunny and Junior out to their companies that they're fighting in right now. And Blaise to a couple that he is. But I will be, as always, concentrating on doing creations for those who don't have the game first. But probably do like just one or two of mine first. Save Shmoo and Tyson for another time and such like that. Rex for another time. Yeah, there's a good reason for me not to use Rex for a while. But I'm pumped about it, man. It's going to be a lot of time just chilling and doing creations. That's a good thing about this community. So big now, and so many other communities, that there's going to be a lot of great content coming out starting next week with creation streams and people just running through the menus. Already now you get the ones where they show the whole roster, they show all the different selections, which are pretty cool. And I'm all for it. I will support anything here in the digital wrestling community. One tank entrance to one person, yeah. There's a big right hand busted open, Fowler. We'll see what people can come up with. The new moves. I'm interested to see what new moves are going to be in there. There's a lot of move sets, like Keith Lee's move set we know will be in there, and many others that really intrigue me. I think will be a lot of fun. So the new moves, I'm more interested in that. 626! That's 626 submission. If you're interested in LTD, check out that website. That'll give you all the history of LTD, the championship history. What is LTD page is still there. You got all the match cards, all the roster pages with your digital wrestling cards. We still plan to do a tag team series, but definitely now not until we get through 22 for a while. So the tag team series is going to hold off. We will redo some people's cards because their characters changed so much since then. Possibly as well as a remake. Another series. We'll keep the digital card collecting series going in 2K22 as well. But definitely the creation of everything is going to come first and foremost starting next week. There's a 2 count. So I wish the best to everyone out there. Be prepared for glitches. From off the top, what a connection by Leo X. The 217 splash, and both of the House of X has successfully made it to the next round. Leo picking up the win. The corner, people. I'm pumped. Make sure if you need help with a character, you reach out to one of the creators. Don't be afraid. You got digital wrestling creators all over this community that'll help people out. That's a great another reminder. So drop into people's DMs. Let them know if you need help with someone creating your character to get us going in 22. We have a ton of creators, so it shouldn't be a problem. Damn, is it going to be fun. Rather focus on the positives than the negatives. There will be bumps along the way. Be prepared for them, people. speaking of bumps along the way, check out this matchup. Another one that I really noticed right off the bat when I saw the match list from the Empire General Managers, Chance Harper and Cougar Knight. Reaper versus Joel Quinn, baby. This ought to be an entertaining one. Coming up next. Reaper and Joel Quinn. Joel Quinn, the man behind the underdupa. Showing off the bottom of his old butt cheeks there. How about it? That's his claim to fame. Chaos Reaper helping bring together the Solution. They were the Scavengers, and they're part of the Sudden Death Society, which fell apart. The Chaos Reaper kind of scooped up some of the pieces and found other pieces and put together what is now known as the Solution, adding Goddess of Pain and Jake Bagwell recently, a formidable squad. And it's normally against the principles of how it's run around here, but they've been doing it, hey, of course, by the book, right down the line. Now, there was some attacks in the tag team division, but that's okay. We ain't going to discourage that at all. It's all the bullshit that people like Brandon Ace and Chance Harper have done in the past, and you guys say, well, then why is Chance a general manager if he caused all that problems in the past? I say the same damn thing. The committee justified it because Cougar was a co-general manager, but Chance Harper was part of the benefactors. He's probably part of all that problems we had in the past. But it was guaranteed to me, but with Cougar and Chance together, that we wouldn't have those problems anymore. And that they would run their show by the book. And so far, so good. I have no complaints for either roster, either general manager, how they've been running. It's two different booking styles, like I said before. Yeah, I was worried that Rex... See, now, I knew the names on the list. His list name was on one of the list of general managers, but the committee was not voting for that shit. Hey, he almost is Ripper. He's got his cheeks hanging out. That's almost assless, chaps. Might be against the rules, honestly. If we have the chaps as a prize, I'm going to try to twist that chap shit against somebody. We have the chaps as a prize. Maybe he shouldn't be allowed to wear those. Kind of cheating the system. That's like bringing your own championship belt onto the scene, you know what I mean? Well, that's not a good way to talk, Cougar, to the people who gave you your job. I know some people on that committee are in cahoots with you and Chance anyway. It's inevitable. It's on, obviously, or he would have never been voted on. Slow to get up is the Chaos Reaper, and Joel Quinn takes a back elbow. Winner moves on. We are in Japan, Tokyo Dome here, people, for a special edition of the Oh, no. Filthified. He's going to make him filthified, rubbing his cheeks. Speaking of the cheeks, oh, man. That's terrible. See what you caused, Cougar. Talk too much about the cheeks, he starts to use them. Joel Quinn, sleep in shit, S-I-S, he calls it. I don't understand why. Sleep in shit is his finisher. I mean, he's an entertaining character indeed. Look at him, invoking a little macho man there, if you will. And back up again now, Joel Quinn. The adrenaline, the energy of the filthy one right now, going to town on Chaos Reaper. Reaper, one half of their World Tag Team Champions. Along with Joker, they are now two-time World Tag Team Champs. They will defend those belts this Saturday against one of two different teams going at it earlier in the night. Former Tag Champs Jester and McAllister, and two winning at the right opportunity, Melvin McDonald and Brandon Ace. Melvin and Brandon have the opportunity of leaving Saturday with both the G6 and tag team titles. That would be crazy. Not since the OPEC Brotherhood did that over 2 years ago has that happened. Kelly cheering on Atticus Black, the Chaos Reaper, and he's got that crossface locked in. Upsy daisy. Where did I put Thursday instead of Saturday, Joker? Oh, big splash! Splish splash. And you're probably right, Joker, but I don't know what you're talking about. You mean on Thursday because you put Thursday instead of Saturday on the website. Oh, maybe I did put it wrong. Joker's he's like my unofficial, like, double checker. 1, 2. Yeah, I probably have a date wrong on there. I do that often. Yeah, it says Thursday. That's Saturday. Thank you. I'll fix that. Thanks, Joker. Big right hand by Joel Quinn. Yes, correct. I will fix that. Thanks. I appreciate that, guys. I really do. I get in a rush sometimes and throw shit together real quick. Joel Quinn, Chaos Reaper, I told y'all they were going to put on a show. I told yins, guys and gals, that they were going to put on one hell of a match. And look what they've done to each other. Blood all over the damn ring here in Japan. These fans love it. They love the brutality in some of these fights. Again, wrenching back is Reaper on Joel Quinn. Catches the boot in the mouth. Double boots there. Back and forth between these two the majority of this fight. Reaper working on the arm of Joel Quinn. Excuse me. Is that enough? These guys are broken down, battered, bruised, and scarred. Check out the site now. I think I just updated it. There's always something wrong when I do. Most things, there's like one mistake. It's called Find the Mistake. It's like, where's Waldo? Except, where's Blaise's mistake? We're due for a Get Blaise talk show, speaking of that. Well, it'll be this Sunday. This Sunday, Blaise talk show on the Revolution Watch-Along. How about that? Brought to you by the Get Blaise Talk Show. It's the AEW Revolution Watch-Along this Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern. The buy-in pre-show starts at 7:30 with 2 matches. Hook versus QT Marshall. And Layla Hirsch versus Chris Statlander. And throughout the night, iconic matches. Big-time fights this Sunday. And I will be live with a watch-along. You guys can join in and hang out. I'll be bringing guests on throughout the night. Reaper hit it. Reaper hit it and gets the 3 count. Chaos Reaper moving on. He's moving on up. We'll defend those tag titles on Saturday. And he'll also be fighting next week in the next round of the Gathering. Check out the highlights. Through the match, the Chaos Reaper. This is some mouthwash right away. Look at him wiping his mouth off. This is another intriguing matchup here. Danny Wells, one of the heroes of the Stable War competition as part of the Australian-American Coalition. And Quicksilver, part of the Dragon Army, coming over with Shifty into the Empire Division. Danny and Quickie coming up next. Quickie? Can I call him Quickie? Appreciate each and every one of you out there, you guys and gals. This has been a blast. A lot of fun. That's what we do around here. We give you a little bit of escapism. Place to get away. I want to get away. I want to fly away. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. You know what I mean. One-on-one battles. Hand-to-hand combat. The basis of what Leaning Towards Death Wrestling had been built on as a training and development program for Lethal Championship Wrestling at the turn of the century. However, with almost apocalypses happened several times, the world turning upside friggin' down here. This has been the home where the gladiators left on the planet, the Combat Kingdom, fighting for supremacy, for pride, for glory, for fame. To be the baddest on the planet, literally. And with power comes the glory. And some can't handle it. Always interesting to see, once you're in the spotlight, how you respawn. And tournaments like this always bring out the best of you. You get the best of my love. Oh, yeah. We see Danny and Quicksilver back and forth. It's like a cameo song. Oh, hell no. Back and forth, kicking it here, rocking it. Showing you how it's done inside the ring. Putting on a show all the way in Japan. Cougar and Chance made a very risky call to book the SS Aftermath. Throw all these individuals and fans on a cruise liner. Set sail from San Diego to Tokyo. And here in Japan, we docked on, had a handful of matches to open the show out on the boat. And then here in the Tokyo Dome for these big-time fights to close out the night. Danny Wells with that bridge. Cannot put him away. This Saturday, people, man, this could be our 2K19 grand finale. I know we're set to have one more show, two more shows next Thursday and Saturday, technically at least, before starting to switch over. But 2K19 grand finale. We have the two tag team qualifier matches. We have our Double Duchess tag team titles on the line as Lady Devil and Jen Richards will defend their belts against Danny Logan Fuller and Jade Barrett, former champs, and a mystery tag team to try to end 2K19 as your Battle Queen Double Duchess tag team champions. The Crazy 8 title will be on the line as Corey Quinn defends against Razor, Ripper, Knox Boogie, Count Z, Nightmare, Alex Wolf, and Clinton Cage. Clinton Cage looking to be a double champion as he also holds the Internet title. That title might be done being defended. I'm not sure if they're going to have another one because they just had one that could have been the first of the final title fights here in 2K19. We're locking in the champions here in the next week or so. Cowboys from Hell defend the G6 titles. Solution defend the tag titles. McAllister along with former champion Chance and the Razor, are the only 3 booked in the Blitzkrieg title fight, so 7 spots available. Speaking of 7, there will be a Surrender 7 match, which means 8 Battle Queen competitors tap out till 1's left. That 1 will go on to face Cassie Madam Red, your Tap Out Princess Championship, for the final TOP title fight in 2K19. We end the show Saturday with the gauntlet we've been talking about all night long here. Drum Monkey facing Corey Quinn. And then after that, facing Shifty, the winner. And then the winner facing Pete Wall. A 4-man gauntlet with Drum Monkey with 1 in the barrel rematch clause from the Stable War. The final cash-in from the Stable War yet to happen. And Drum Monkey, will he have to use it? He can go through 3 individuals with 1 rematch clause. We'll see if Drum Monkey can overcome the odds on Saturday and stay the world champion and face the winner of this tournament in our grand finale in 2K19. Grand finale world championship will be the winner of this gathering tournament and the winner of the gauntlet this Saturday night. Got him by the gooch and drop it like it's all. Live from Tokyo, Japan here tonight. The Empire Division wanted to go on a tour, and they took it upon themselves to book World Tour 2022. And there it is. Danny Wells has done it again. He continues to impress. Danny Wells hits that Olympic slam. Also adding that devastating fisherman suplex to his assault now. An impressive win to move him into next week's Fatal 4-Way Extravaganza. I've always wanted to call something an extravaganza. Check it out. The winner of the match. Moving on, it's Danny Wells. Go back to our theme song for tonight. It's the Cantina song. How about it? Well, yeah, May the 4th will be coming soon. We'll have another May the 4th Be With You show, I'm sure. Stay tuned. 2 more big-time matches left, and we'll be down to 32 in the gathering. Here we go. Riley Wolf and the J-Dog. Relax and take notes as I take hits of the marijuana smoke. Little biggie for you guys. Cougar Knight is she is an active manager against all odds, and Carmen Gonzalez dancing over there doing the lambada to the music. Hey now, hey now. Riley Wolf, J-Dog, Wolves and Dogs going at it, and say hello to the top turnbuckle. Winner will go on tonight. We've made these matches for Thursday. Fatal 4-Way matches, elimination style, will determine who is going on to the next round in this huge 64-person tournament. Alex Wolf, Travis T, Jake Bagwell, and Shifty won our first 4 matches tonight. Cody Hagan, TJ Toad, Blade Charge, and Jay Falcher continued with some shocking wins along the way. Teddy X, Corey Quinn, Sir Dragon, and Leo X. Yes, the House of X. They're both in the match. And then Chaos Reaper and Danny Wells will face the winner of this match in our final match. Coming up next. J-Dog stomping away at Riley Wolf. Both men trying to make their mark here in LTD. Tossed him like a sack of potatoes. This little mini world tour from the Empire has been quite a success. They were able to find enough in the budget to make this happen. Comrade in the building, there he is. What's up, my friend? Welcome in, welcome in. Make sure if you guys are enjoying what's going down, you hit that thumbs up. It's very important. Share it out to your friends. Let everybody know what's going on here. Bring back a friend. Expand the community. Put unity back into the community. We love doing it. Glad to be a part of your day. I am your boy, Blaise McCoy. This is our all-inclusive channel. No matter who you are, what you are, where you are, how you are, you're more than welcome here on the Blaised Radio Network. I appreciate it, meeting people all around the world and just having a good time here. A little escapism, no matter what ails you, what might be bringing you down in the real world. You come here and forget about it. That's what I'm here to bring you right here on the Blaised Radio Network. Oh, speaking of being knocked out, Riley Maya just got knocked out there. 1, 2, and 3 did. Holy piss in a bottle. J-Dog connects and Riley's out. Cheers to each and every one of you. What an amazing, yes, I am doing great. Good to see you all here. Hey man, I just rode on this cruise liner, partying non-stop from San Diego here to Tokyo. Oh my goodness, it's been a blast. Big win for the J-Dog. We got one more spot to fill in next Thursday's big time show. Same Blaze time, same Blaze channel. You can check out Nightbot dropping the link right there, the website. You will find, we'll update it for those that won here tonight. This is the gathering. All the links to over 40 different channels are in the description of this show for you to check it out. And we're going to close out the night with one more battle. For the final spot. Don't forget this Saturday, starting around 5 p.m., maybe a little earlier. Stay tuned. It's the House of LTD. We're back where it all started in Pittsburgh. All the general managers together. We got mixed. We got Battle Queen matches. We got championship matches. So I'm sure Cougar and Chance, as well as Shifty and Shalky, will be watching closely. As stated throughout the night, we have several championship matches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 championship matches this Saturday. More than likely, probably 6 of them, it'll be the final time they'll be defended here in 2K19. So we're finding out who will hold each of all of our coveted championships as we close out this game and head to the new game. All the rules, all the qualifications, all the match types, all the shows are all going to stay the same for LTD in 2022. We're hoping for a smooth transition to continue doing exactly what we're doing now, although there are some exciting changes also coming in 2022. And 2K22 has opened the door for some exciting things I have waited to try as well. So make sure you're involved and hope you are along for the ride. It's going to be fun. There's a takedown there. Set back up. Dragging him across. Speaking of dragons and problem makers, the solution. And the Dragon Army having issues as always still. It's good to see how the animosity still even between and across different brands stays true. Mainly some from the stable war and other affairs that go down here. Your boy Blaise, I think we got the best roster we've ever had here in LTD going into 2022. With the general managers helping take over some of the workload, and despite their accomplishments in the ring, all four of them, Shifty and Shalky, Cougar and Chance, have been highly recommended as general managers in many companies over the years, so it's not something that was easily decided. They are well experienced in what they do as far as booking matches and managing talent, and we appreciate it. It really stepped up the quality we're getting here. We dig it, and big things coming for the Lethal Division, the Empire Division, and the Battle Queen Division in 2K22. That's mainly what I got to say, and I am pumped about it. Pump up the jam. Pump it up. Crimson Ninja working on the arm of Austin Black. The Gathering is about representing all those that have representatives here on the active roster. All the different, over 40 different YouTube channels. With that stating, 88 on the active roster. We appreciate everybody being a part of the channel and the company. We hope to bring you more entertaining action and wild and wacky interactive endeavors in 2K22. Glad to say that certain son of a bitch did not make it on to the, did not make it on to the boat or here in Japan, thank goodness. Well, if he does show up here in Japan, can we leave him here, please? We got blood as Austin Black is busted open. Grand Slam, there's only 3 championships over there. Triple Crown winner. You're definitely the first Triple Crown winner. And I wouldn't doubt if we had a 4th championship over there, you'd win that too. There's a cover and a 1. And a 2 by Austin Black as he is busted open. He continues to fight back. Final spot as we took 64 of the best fighters on the planet. One-on-one battles till we get down to 32. This is it. If this is it, Austin has hit it. The KFO stunner. Austin Black, shoot him up, y'all. Yeah, trying to put him away and get the victory. Saturday's a huge show, folks. Tuesday we'll be debuting 2K22. Next Thursday, it's the semifinals of the Gathering. Fatal 4-way matches. Ooh, it's going to be crazy. Crazy like that kick that just connected and maybe just knocked out Austin Black for good. 1, 2, no! Kick out. We'll see who the final champions will be. It's exciting. It's intriguing. Makes me nervous for the competitors all trying to be that final champ. Uh-oh, this could do it. Death Embrace locked in. Flailing away with elbows. Austin knows how to get out of that. It ain't easy. Crimson Ninja thrown to the far corner, and Austin Black caught by an elbow coming out of there. We're going to keep it interactive. We're going to keep it fun here, folks. Back to Death Embrace. And then we're going to talk about Death Embrace. He's in big trouble now. Deep sheep shit. Elbows again going to free him. Appreciate each and every one of you. Whether you can hang out on the live shows, leave a comment, watch a replay, like or share anything on the social media links, or if you're a super chatter or a member, even more so, I appreciate you, man. More than ever, trying to expand the channel has been a challenge, but we're having fun with it. And I appreciate each and every one of you. And Austin Black appreciates a nice little knockout like he just did to Crimson Ninja. Austin Black fills the final spot in next Thursday's Fatal 4-Way Extravaganza. It will be the semifinals of the Gathering to see who are the last ones standing. House of LTD this Saturday around 5 p.m. Eastern. Don't miss it. And the debut of 2K19 this Tuesday. It's going to be a wild ride, folks. Glad to have you all along with me. Hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. Shared it out. If you're watching the replay, please leave me a comment so I know you stopped by. And I appreciate you. Cheers. Each and every one of you guys and gals out there and your families. Stay safe and stay tuned to Blaised Radio, hook, line, and sinker, because someone's always about to get Blaised. You know this. Our final winner is Austin Black. We're going to keep the gathering going. We're going to celebrate this community. And we're going to keep on keeping on. Appreciate each and every one of you in the chat for letting me be a part of your day. Right here on the Blaised Radio Network here on YouTube. Keep it real, y'all, or get reeled in, you know what I say. And remember this, we're all leaning towards death. Some are just a little bit closer. Peace and positive vibes, my friends. I'm out of here. I'll see ya in my stream.